Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the online classes now. I hope you are going through the online portal every day so that you will not miss your classes. So now today we will do English, the adventures of Toto. So in our previous class we have talked about the grandfather and the Toto. Grandfather purchased Toto from a Tonga diver, and he paid 5 rupees for the monkey, and the presence of the Toto was kept secret in the house because grandmother did not like the animals. So as for grandfather, he had a small Jew in his house. He had a number of animals he kept because he loved animals, and he also asked the writer, his grandson, he asked the writer not to tell the grandmother about the presence of monkey. So now, one day the grandfather had to go to Saranpur to collect the pension. Now let's go through this. Now there are 6 points. One day when grandfather means the writer's grandfather. Grandfather was to go to Saranpur. He had to go to Saranpur to collect his pension. He decided to take Toto along with him. Because Toto was very mischievous and very disturbing. So that's why he wanted to take Toto along with him, because the Toto was very mischievous and he was quite afraid of grandfather, and he was not afraid of any other, especially the writer. He was not afraid. So he was afraid of grandfather. That's why grandfather thought that I must take Toto along with me. If I keep him in the house, the Toto will disturb all the animals. That's why he decided to take Toto along with him, as Toto was naughty and disturbing, as he was very, very naughty and disturbing, mischievous. And it is by nature. Monkeys are mischievous by nature. Now we will talk about number 2. How you will take Toto to Saranpur? Let's see. A black canvas kit. Canvas means a thick cloth. Kit bag. Kit bag means a bag. Usually in olden times the postman used to carry the kit bag. He used to keep letters in the kit bag. So there's very strong cloth. That's called a canvas kit bag. So a black canvas kit bag was arranged to take Toto, so that he could not escape. It's a very hard and tight bag, very strong, so that it has got a lid also, so that the Toto could not escape on the way. It will be locked, it will be closed. So a kit bag was arranged to take Toto. In the railway platform, now Saranpur was quite far away, so the grandfather had to travel by train. So he went to the platform, and occasionally the bag used to shake and tumble. All the people were curious and they were watching. The bag shaking and tumbling, jumping in the air. All the people were surprised. What has he kept in that bag? All the onlookers or the crowd used to watch. So in the platform, the kit bag began to shake and tumble. Because the Toto was inside the bag. The people were much surprised to see that. Because in the platform there are many passengers who wanted to board the train. So the people or the crowd was quite surprised to see that bag tumble and jump and shake. In front of the ticket collector, when he went to the ticket collector to purchase tickets, in front of the ticket collector, Toto poked out his head from the bag. Toto took out his head from the bag, and the ticket collector was surprised, taken aback. The collector was taken aback. Taken aback means surprised. He was very much surprised and said, "Half ticket for the dog." You see, it is written in the notice board, dogs are not allowed, and those who have the pet dog, 50% charges. half ticket. The ticket collector said, no, dogs are not allowed. If you want to keep your dog or take your dog along, now you have to pay 50% charge, half ticket. So the grandfather said, no, this is not a dog, this is a monkey, you see. Wait, it is written here, monkeys are not allowed. Monkeys are charged half the ticket. No, it's not allowed. It's not written. Only the dogs are mentioned over here. This is not a dog, this is a monkey. But the ticket collector was not convinced. He said, no, no, you have to pay the 50% charge or half ticket. So, half ticket for the dog as it was written in the notice. There was a big notice. There's 50% charge or half ticket for the dog, pet dog. Collector was not ready to accept that. Collector was not ready. He was not convinced that no, you have to pay half ticket or purchase half ticket. Then grandfather, then he thought, oh, let me show him. Then he had a long overcoat. Grandfather put his hand in the pocket of the overcoat and took out a small tortoise and said, how much do I have to pay for this? He took out a tortoise and the ticket collector, he poked with his finger to see if it is real or just a toy. So the grandfather took out a small tortoise from the pocket of his overcoat and asked, said, how much do you charge for this? Or how much do I have to pay for this? How much do you charge for this? The ticket collector said, this is not a dog. No, this is not a dog. You don't have to pay. There is no charge. The ticket collector said, this is not a dog, so there is no charge for it. So you don't have to pay. So in this way, the ticket collector was surprised in the railway platform just before boarding the train, while grandfather was purchasing the ticket from the ticket collector. So there was a little bit of discussion among the between grandfather and the ticket collector. So this is how the things happened in the platform while Toto was taken to Saranpur along with grandfather. Now in our next class we'll talk about how Toto reacted with other animals in the house. We'll talk about in our next class. So this much for today. You go through the book as well and don't waste your time and go through book properly and listen to the online portal so that you will understand and becomes quite easy for you. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you very much for watching.